Hello, this video is in collaboration with AliExpress. They sent me this unit, the ALLPOWERS VOLIX P300, so I thank them for this. And if you'd like to purchase this power station, there'll be a link in the video description along with many coupon codes that can save you a few dollars. So let's look at the product page before we go any further. Okay, here's the page for the ALLPOWERS VOLIX P300 portable power station. It's 256 watt hours, LiFePO4 chemistry, inverter is 300 watts with a peak of 600 watts, and suitable for outdoor camping, travel or home use. And as you can see here, the price is $205.69. There's an upcoming price of $161.61, and of course check the video description for my link and the coupon codes to get it at an even better price. Okay, so as you can see, we can select the correct socket standard, so select the one applicable to your country. I selected Australia. Alright, so ALLPOWERS is a pretty good company for power stations. They've been around for a while. They're a competitor to many other brands that are available on the market today. If you checked out my previous videos, I did a review on the SOLAX P100. This is the VOLIX P300. I assume that the P300 stands for the maximum output of the inverter, which is 300 watts. So look at this very sleek design. It almost looks like the River 3. And we've got a foldable handle there. We've got the AC plug. We have the 12 volt DC. We have two USB-A's at 18 watts and a USB-C at 140 watts. I think this is only a output, not an input. I'll click view more. Okay, there's more different plug types there. It does have a solar input, MPPT charge controller, voltage range 11 to 30 volts, 8 amps, 110 watts max. It can also charge via car, 12 or 24 volts, 110 watts max. And I just told you about the outputs there below. The cigarette output port can support 12 volts, 10 amps max, which is 120 watts. Okay, so total output of all the ports, it can only draw 300 watts, okay? And it does have a UPS function within 10 milliseconds, which is pretty good. And yeah, this is pretty light, just under 4 kilograms, all right? This is quite a new unit for ALLPOWERS. They had the R600, which was it was a little bit bigger, but it was quite heavy. So I think they made this to as a the same product lineup as the EcoFlow River 3. And of course we have the operating temperature ranges because of lithium iron phosphate chemistry. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to unbox my brand new one. I'm really excited. We'll see what's inside. It says here that we get the unit, AC charging cable and a manual. So I'll unbox it now. Okay, you get the manual. Move this up to the side here, not enough room on my desk. We have the protective foam on both sides. You can just lift them both up. And there is the unit. Brilliant. And we have a box here for the cord, so I'll just get that out. That's it. Yep, they're giving me the right cord, the Australian plug. Okay, we don't read manuals here, that's what it's like. You go there only if something goes wrong. This is a pretty neat looking unit. Look at this. We got the AC plug, power button, DC output button. I love this touch here. It's got the DC plug. It's got a cover and it's attached to it. On the River 2, EcoFlow River 2, it wasn't attached. The River 3 does have it attached. I'm sure the other ones do too. We've got a side vent with a fan there. Here's the handle. Pretty light actually. We have the AC input port, solar car input 1130 volts. Okay, nice. So let's turn it on and see what charge we got. There we go. 94%. That's actually quite high than what I would expect from this. And let's have a look. Let's just test out some of the ports. The USB ports, I've got a USB fan here. Did we go to turn DC output on, I think? Yep. There's no light there, interestingly. Okay, that works. That one works. And we're going to try the middle port, which is the USB-C. Okay, I'm plugging in an iPad. Probably already fully charged. Trying to log in. It's already fully charged, but you can see it's actually outputting there. Okay, and a DC plug. Let me get something to turn that on with. Got a little adapter here with USB ports. The light comes on, so that works fine. So I press DC output. There we go. If I press DC output, it turns it off. Press it, turns it back on. Excellent. All the ports working. Now we'll test the inverter, and we'll give it a stress test right away with this 300 watt heat gun. Okay, I'm not mucking around here. Plug that in. AC output on. There we go. Let's see. Can I turn that on? Oh, here we go. It's working. You can see it's 293 watts. It can power a heat gun. Very good. And at this rate, it will drain it in 40 minutes. Pretty good. I'm impressed with that. 300 watts works fine. Okay, so I guess the next thing we need to do is test out the AC charging. So here's the power cord. Plug this in over here and see what the default speed is out of the box. 7 watts, that's a bit slow. I might have to connect to the app. Or maybe it's because it's so close up to 93, it's so close to the full charge, it's not giving me the full speed. Let's plug in my heat gun again. Oh no, there we go. It's going up to 120 watts. Let's drain it a little bit. Okay, so it's gone right up to 430 watts. Maybe that was because of the UPS feature that it was passing through power. So it looks like it's only charging at about 100 watts. So I'll flick into the app now and see if I can make that faster. So what I'll do, put it back to standard mode, and we'll just check the product page and see if we can find out how fast this can actually charge. It says it can reach 300 watts fast charging, standard mode is 200 and silent mode is 100. So yeah, that should work, but it's probably not going all the way because it's almost fully charged. What we'll do is we'll put it outside, even though it's not a very good day for solar, and see if we can actually get some solar input anyway, just to test it out. Okay, I'd also thought I'd mention that it only comes with the AC charging cable, but AliExpress were good enough for me to also receive an XT60i to MC4 cable. There we go. And here we have flat MC4, so this can easily pass through a window or a door and still close because it's flat. Okay, so I'll also leave this link to my link in the video description if you'd like to pick up these as well, which you'll need this in order to be able to solar charge it. And I'll leave a link to a compatible panel with this as well. And here's a comparison of size between the EcoFlow River 2 and the ALLPOWERS VOLIX P300. So pretty similar in size. The ALLPOWERS were just a little bit bigger, but yeah, not much in it. So let me plug in the solar that's currently plugged into the River 2, only getting 12 watts, so we should get something of similar. Okay, it's plugged in. It's a very terrible day for solar, as you can see. Oh, there we go. 5 watts coming in. So yeah, I'll have to do another video of solar input. But there we go. This is the ALLPOWERS VOLIX P300. Very quick unboxing and overview. Don't forget, check out the video description for the link and discount codes. Pick up one of these yourself. It's pretty cool. Catch you in the next video.